guys? Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name is Erica Nicole. If you are new here, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And for my returning besties, welcome back. You guys, it is a gorgeous day here in Dallas, Texas. It is Sunday, October the 13th. My absolute most favorite month of the year. I have truly just been enjoying the downtime between my transition from my old job to my new job. And you guys, I have just been enjoying myself and trying all of the things. And so you guys know that I have been deep into my fragrance bag and I have just been enjoying myself there. I've been watching the content creators, the ones that I follow, the Santa Maria, AI the Great, Girl 6, which is also known as Sharita, and I forget the other young lady's name, but I have been following them closely, you guys, and there is a fragrance house that really stood out to me. I've been eyeing this fragrance house for maybe a month and a half. And I am speaking of none other than the fragrance house of Byredo, you guys. And so this is not, a new fragrance house. It is new to me because I have just really been intentional about the fragrances that I am trying and, just making sure that it's a good fit for me because these sample sets, they cost money. And so I decided to go ahead and purchase the Byredo discovery set from their website because I was like, well, let me just go ahead and really do a bit of a deep dive into this fragrance house to see if it's for me, to see what some of the hype is about in regards to some of the fragrances from this house. And so I was super excited to receive the discovery set, and so it came boxed just like that. And I really love the black and white. It's really chic and just very clean and classic. And so when I take the shield off, that is what I'm left with. And so when you open up the box, it is packaged like that. So I thought that the packaging was exemplary. Like I said, I ordered this discovery set from the Byredo website, and I did pay $60 for this set. And so, as you can see here, you do get 6 fragrances to choose from, or 6 fragrances that come with the particular set that you choose. If I'm not mistaken, there were like 3 different sets of 6 that you could choose. And so I decided to go with this one. And so the scents that are contained within this set, you get Gypsy Water, Mojave Ghost, Rose of No Man's Land, Bal d'Afrique, Bibliothèque, and Blanche. You guys, don't come for me in the comments because some of these names, I'm pretty sure I am tearing them up, but I will show you guys the packaging so you know what I'm talking about as I go through and review each of these. I am going to review them from my least favorite to my most favorite and just share my first impression in regards to these scents. I've only worn each one once because I decided to go ahead and just empty the bottle for that first wear so I can get a real true understanding of how the fragrance shows up on my skin. I also sprayed it on my clothes, but I really wanted to understand how the fragrances translated with my body chemistry. So yeah, you guys, let's go ahead and dive in. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and rank them from my least favorite to my most favorite. So the first one that I want to start out with here is Blanche. I know it's not pronounced Blanche, but I think it's called Blanche. And so the notes for Blanche, it has top notes of aldehydes, rose and pink pepper. It has middle notes of peony, violet, and African orange flower. And the base notes are musk, woodsy notes, and sandalwood. And so you guys, when I wore this fragrance, it did give me a very, it was a very floral based scent to me. It is, it's really florally. So with these, I really pick up on the peony, the violet for sure. It really stands out in here. I don't really pick up much on the sandalwood. That's not what I get from this fragrance. To me, this fragrance was just okay. I don't feel like it is full bottle worthy for me. I'm not a big floral girl when it comes to my fragrances, but I thought that it was pleasant when I wore it. It wasn't just a game stopper for me. Like I said, it has very strong notes of floral in here. I don't get any of the aldehydes. I don't pick up any of the sandalwood. Definitely no musky woody notes. This one right here to me, you guys, overall I think is more of a floral blend. So if you are one that is big on like the violet scents, peony, all of those types of things, I think this one would be for you. So coming in at number 6 is Blanche. So let's talk about my number 5 choice, which is Bibliothèque. That is how it's spelled, because I just know, like I said, I'm not pronouncing this correctly, but this one, you guys, was really nice. So let's talk about the notes. So this one has top notes of plum and cinnamon with heart notes of leather accord and base notes of birch woods, patchouli, and vanilla. This one right here, you guys, for me, it was nice. It was nice. I enjoyed this one. I definitely pick up on that leather accord. That stands out. That's pretty prominent in here. Little background notes of that patchouli come through. And the opening was really beautiful. I would describe this as just a very pretty scent. For me, this one is not full bottle worthy because, again, while it's nice and it's pleasant, it's not something that I'm yearning for or that I feel that I have to have in my collection. It's not a showstopper at all, not for me. It's just a nice to have. It was nice trying out the sample here, but that's as far as I would take it with this particular scent. Another thing that I noticed about the Byredo fragrances is that they are mainly skin scents. While they do have a decent lasting power on clothes, they really do hug the skin really, really nicely. That is one thing that I've noticed for sure about this house, is that it is definitely a skin scent type of fragrances. But I enjoyed this one. This one was decent. Like I said, is it full bottle worthy for me to go out and spend that type of money? No, not for this one. But it was a nice wear. So again, coming in at number 5 is Bibliothèque. All right, guys, so let's talk about the number 4 fragrance, which is Bal d'Afrique. I've heard so many people talk about this one. This one right here is a unisex fragrance, and so it can be worn by men and by women. So let's talk about the scent notes. So this one has top notes of African marigold, bergamot, and bachoo, with heart notes of cyclamen and violet, with base notes of Moroccan, cedarwood, and vetiver. You guys, she's nice. This one is really, really nice. I'm kind of on the fence though, if I feel like this is full bottle worthy. For me, everyone raves about this scent. With this one, I am getting that strong cedarwood vetiver note is coming through. It's a beautiful blend, you guys. I can appreciate the fact that there's that African marigold in here. The bergamot does shine through. It has a very beautiful dry down. When I wore this one, I would say out of the other two, it probably had a lasting power of maybe, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give them maybe a 5. This one was more so a 7. It was really nice, and I truly did enjoy this one. But like I said, I really am on the fence on if this would be a full bottle purchase for me. I don't know. I'm going to hang on to the box a little bit longer because I did spray the boxes when I first got them, and the scent, you guys, is still on here. So smells really, really good. And I enjoyed this one. So like I said, just really on the fence about that one. I don't know. In order for me to go and spend, you know, 300 plus on a fragrance, I have to love it, you guys. Like, I have to feel like I cannot be without it. And I don't feel that way about this fragrance just yet. That may change, but for right now, it is not a full bottle worthy purchase for me. I know this one is a very, very popular scent from Byredo, but yeah, the sample for me was just good enough. And so that is Ball de Freak. All right, you guys, so coming in for my top 3. So now we are going to talk about, oh my gosh, Rose of No Man's Land. You guys, your girl has been in her rose fragrance. I have just really been enjoying rose. So Delina, of course, spoiled me and just really got me into like looking at rose scents totally different. And this one right here is no exception, you guys. So let's talk about the notes for this one. So the top notes are pink pepper, Turkish rose petals. It has heart notes of rosemary blossom, Turkish rose absolute, and it is rounded out with base notes of amber and papyrus. You guys, this one right here, she is a sweet rose. It is a sweet, dry type of rose, if that makes sense. It's not your old church lady type of rose. It's very sophisticated. It's beautiful. It's really pretty. For me, I definitely feel like this is more along the lines of a spring summer type of scent, that type of rose. Oh, you guys, she's beautiful. And for me, I feel like after wearing this one, the longevity for this one was maybe like around 5-6 hours, and it gave a projection of maybe a 5.5, a 6. I know that with this one, if I were to get the full bottle, I would definitely have to overspray. And I would even go as far as saying that maybe, you know, if you're working at 8 to 5, maybe after lunch, coming back and refreshing the fragrance with this one, which I think is definitely worth it. You guys, this one is beautiful. Would I get the full bottle of the Rose of No Man's Land? Absolutely. I probably would not get the large bottle. I would probably get the smaller one. But I absolutely love this one. I highly recommend it. It is just absolutely gorgeous. It is just such a soft, sweet rose. It's a dry type of rose. That's like the best way that I can describe it. It reminds me of taking rose petals from a desert, if that existed, right? Taking rose petals from a desert, crushing it up, and sprinkling it with like a soft powdery sugar to give it that sweetness. You guys, that is what this one is giving me. So I'm definitely going to be purchasing a full bottle of this one. And that is Rose of No Man's Land, coming in at number 3. Absolutely love her. This one right here has been raved about, highly, highly raved about. I see why now. I watched several reviews, and I think that some people hate on this particular fragrance because it is so highly talked about, highly sought after. This one is also a unisex fragrance, but to me, it leans more towards the feminine side, in my opinion. And that is none other than, you guys, Mojave Ghost. You guys, if anyone knows anything about Byredo, you know about this scent. This is a very, very popular scent from that line, and everyone has talked about it. I see what all the hype is about. Believe the hype. It is real. It makes sense. So let's talk about, you guys, the fragrance notes. So this one has top notes of sapodilla and ambrette, with middle notes of magnolia, violet, and sandalwood, and base notes of ambergris, cedar, and musk. And she is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. You guys, it is soft. It's not overbearing. Oh, I just love this one so much. I definitely smell the sapodilla in this one is pretty prominent, as well as that ambergris comes through very, very nicely. I don't really smell the musk in this one, but I do get notes of that cedar. The ambrette is there, but it's more so in the background. You guys, this one is beautiful. Is it full bottle worthy? Yes. Will I be getting the big size? Yes. I love this one so much, you guys. And I'm so happy that I finally was able to get my nose in it, because like I said, I've been hearing so much about this Mojave Ghost and just all the things. And I get it, right? I totally get it now. This one is absolutely beautiful. When I wore this one, I probably got a full, I would say a full 6 hours out of it. Again, you guys, I feel like with these scents, you will have to refresh throughout the day, just depending on how you know, active you are and what it is that you do. I'm a corporate professional, so I work in an office. But with this one, I also feel like you would have to reapply it, you know, depending on your sprays. I'm a heavy sprayer, and with these, I feel like that is necessary, but so worth it, because I just love the fragrance so much, and I think that it is absolutely beautiful. So coming in at number 2 is Mojave Ghost. Whoo, y'all, my number 1. Y'all. When I smelled her, it was love at first sniff. No lie. Love at first sniff. And coming in at number 1 is Gypsy Water. Gypsy Water, she did not come to play, y'all. She didn't come to play. She is, honey, let's talk about these scent notes. So she has top notes of juniper, lemon, bergamot, and pepper, with middle notes of pine needles, incense, and orris root, rounding it out with base notes of vanilla, sandalwood, and amber. I love me a good sandalwood and amber base scent. And this one, you guys, is no exception. She is absolutely phenomenal. This is another one that has been talked about, that is one of their number 1 top sellers. I believe that this one is also unisex, but for me, again, it leans more so on the feminine side. And she is delightful. Is she full bottle worthy? Yes. You guys, she's so full bottle worthy. After I wore this, I went onto the site and ordered the full size. The largest size that they had, I went and ordered, which I will be sharing that in a separate video, because I want to come back and just give it a full review. But you guys, don't sleep on this one. It is absolutely phenomenal. It's my number one for a reason. She's soft. I do feel like I did get at least like 6 hours of good wear where it had really good projection, really good sillage. And it just wears beautifully. The dry down, perfection. And yeah, you guys, coming in at number one is Gypsy Water. Go get her. You're gonna love it. It's soft. Like, take my word for it, you guys. It is absolutely stunning. So that is my review of the Byredo fragrances from the Discovery set. I hope that you guys found this video to be informative, and hopefully if you're on the fence about some of these scents, this will give you some clarity on what to expect. I also recommend trying the Discovery set. Like I said, it was $60, and to get 6 bottles, that's, you know, what, $10 a piece, 10 and some change a piece with the tax. I think that it was fully worth it, you guys. So I have totally enjoyed sampling some of those Byredo fragrances. Again, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you all so much for your support, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.